cat gently tapped a passerby's hand with her tiny paw, constantly begging humans to save her. It turned out that the cat had been trapped in the sewer for over a month. Every day, she could only live in that dark, sunless drain, gazing pitifully at the endless stream of people walking by. She so desperately hoped that someone would stop for her, but the busy crowd rushing through life didn't notice her existence. Fortunately, a few children passing by discovered the cat. The cat seemed to see hope and meowed excitedly. She was so afraid that people would walk away the very next moment. Finally, the manhole cover was successfully opened, and the cat quickly lay down obediently, tightly grabbing the child's hand with both paws, as if holding on to her last lifeline, constantly pleading not to be abandoned. But in such a narrow gap, rescuing the cat seemed impossible. The kind children were worried that the cat would starve, so they specially bought some cat food and poured it for her. The cat began to eat ravenously, which showed just how hungry and desperate she was. A simple act of kindness at that moment became the hope to live for this cat. Let's give a big heart of love to these kind children. From that day on, the children would come to visit the cat every day after school, a free care. But to the cat, those children had become her everything. But how had the cat survived in such a narrow space all this time? It turned out that the cat had long been acquainted with a warm-hearted young man. Every day after work, the man would bring food and water to visit the cat. According to him, the cat had fallen into the sewer when she was still very small. At that time, she was extremely cautious and wouldn't let anyone come near. Through his consistent kindness, the young man slowly gained the cat's trust. However, the gap was far too small. Despite many attempts, he had been unable to rescue the cat. To help the cat survive, he continued to bring her food daily, and eventually, the cat came to see him as her owner. Every time, the cat would tap his hand as if asking, "When can I get out?" Every time the man saw the cat's pleading eyes, his heart would ache. To ensure the cat could be rescued, the man started planning various rescue strategies. According to measurements, the gap was much smaller than the cat's head. Forcibly pulling her out would not only fail but also cause injury. After analysis by rescue personnel, they decided to open the manhole cover and discovered an opening, the only lifeline through which the cat could be saved. As long as they could guide the cat to that opening, she could be pulled out. The rescue began immediately. The children who had once helped the cat gathered around to watch, all deeply concerned about whether the cat could be rescued. If you also hope the cat can be safely rescued, please leave a comment, safe and sound, and light a red star for the rescuers and the cat to cheer them on. With the kind rescuers working together, the cat successfully entered the drain pipe. But even more worrying was that, no matter how the rescuers called out to her, the cat just stayed in place, unmoving, as if something was holding her back. Seeing this, the young man didn't hesitate to crawl into the sewer himself. The moment the cat saw that familiar figure, her eyes lit up instantly, and she quickly ran toward him. Finally, the little cat was rescued. The children hugged each other joyfully. The cat looked around. They were all the kind children who had helped her before. She immediately became gentle and docile. With her spiritual intuition, she understood. If it weren't for these kind-hearted people, she might have already gone to her new kitty home in the sky. From then on, the young man became her new owner. He promised to give the cat a warm and loving home. Kindness and love are free. It's because of kind people like this that the whole world feels warm.